Texas. This is the National Football League.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On third down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it, and it's a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
He was brought
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Seahawks 3, Cowboys 0.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
So we've reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Continuing to fight for more. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Travis Homer on the loose. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
To kick off for Seattle.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is Tony Pollard. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Russell Wilson sacked. Fumbled on the play. Recovered.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Wilson. End zone caught.
Wilson.
Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Jason Myers.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was taken down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for C.D. Lamb. Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Back now in Arlington. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running with Elliott. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. L.J. Collier able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. But they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates